Hey, Libra, it's your birthday. Shake your booty like it's your birthday. You're the reason for the season. Hey, Libra, it's your birthday. Hi. Okay. Woo. Thank you all. My name is Jessica. Welcome to all of my Libra friends with Libra sons who are celebrating a birthday during Libra season. My name is Jessica. I am the owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here. Welcome to your birthday party. I'm so excited to do this birthday reading for you guys. So we're going to take a look at the previous year, what lessons you should take with you into this coming year, what you should focus on for the next year of your life, and then my favorite part, your birthday gifts. Yes. Woo! Okay, so we're going to see what your gifts are coming up this year. I'm going to go ahead and get started by lighting your birthday candle. And at the very end, after we've done your whole spread, we will make a wish for you. I'm going to also light some incense. I'm going to do my very, very fancy frankincense incense for all y'all. I'm trying to kiss up to you a little bit because right now Libras are the least viewed readings on my channel. It's okay. I don't care. I don't take it personally. It's all right. My brother is a Libra. I have a cousin who's a Libra. Libras are fun. They're like everyone's favorite sign from what I gather. And I get it because Libras, you guys have like really fun. Sorry, I'm just getting a little bit more situated here. There we go. You guys have really great senses of humor. Every Libra I know is funny as fuck. You're also very like sociable, very friendly, tend to be very popular folks, very good looking folks as well, might I add. So, you know, I don't know if I have Libra in my chart actually. I wish I did. I wish I was like had more Libra energy going on in my life. I am a Cancer Sun, Gemini cusper. I am, let's see, Venus. My Venus is in Gemini. And it's hot, you guys. Sorry about that. I've got all these lights on and stuff. I'm going to shuffle your cards while I'm talking to you, so I'm not wasting any of your time. And then what else? I'm a Capricorn rising, and my moon is in Sagittarius. So I do have all of the elements present in my major placements. I can't go into the whole rest of my chart, and also I don't want to waste your time on that either. But I do have all the elements present, but no Libra in my like major placements. I might have it somewhere in there, somewhere in my chart, somewhere. All right. But let me know in the comments how your birthday season's been going, how your Libra season's been going, you guys. Has it been a good time for y'all who's already celebrated birthdays? I am so sorry for all of my September Libras who I didn't get this out at the top of your season. I am way behind on getting the readings out on my channel, and that's okay. It's okay, friends. It's still your season. And just so you know, this spread that I'm about to do for you is not just for the season, but it's looking ahead at the entire year that's ahead for you guys, okay? So don't not watch it just because you know, it's if you're catching this after Libra season. It's your birthday reading for the year, okay? I B R A. Okay, so Libra. Okay, you guys, if you could just look into my eyes on whatever device or screen you're watching this reading from and take a deep breath with me. Ready? And yeah, I feel like there's a lot to clear energetically. That could be me, but could be y'all too. I don't know. I know a lot of people have a lot going on lately. It didn't feel heavy though. All right, so what we got in the bottom of the deck? Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles is your overall energy. Currently, maybe some of you guys are very focused on work right now or a particular work project, just very focused or focused on trying to make some money right now, earn some money at your job. What's underneath that? Yep, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are in major work mode right now. Wait, major work mode. You might sorry about that. You might be trying to save for something. So some of you guys might be in the process of either leveling up in your career in some way with this Queen of Pentacles energy. I feel like there might be a bit of a struggle with regard to something that you're passionate about, or maybe spiritually you're struggling a little bit in this season. But I do see that you guys are very focused on work, very focused on career, finances, maybe getting your home, your house in order. Maybe you're trying to save up for something with regard to your home or house. You know what I mean? Furniture or, who knows, or maybe you're trying to get a house. But I do see more importantly that you guys are focused on your work and trying to save and focus on like home, family, money in this season. Okay. So, that is what I'm seeing for you at this present moment. Yeah, I feel like some of you are trying to save for a house, or maybe you recently bought a house and so you're like, oh, I got a house. Now I gotta be kicking it up in terms of my financial resources so I can afford this thing that I have purchased. Okay, let's get into it. Now, if that didn't resonate for you, friends, stick around. There's plenty more reading to come, and you definitely want to see what your birthday gifts are, right? Okay, let's do it. What did the previous year bring for my Libra friends? Wow, okay. So we got the Strength. It kind of came out funky. I'm not sure if it's meant to be in reverse or not, but we did also get Four of Wands. And underneath the deck, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and then also Ace of Pentacles and Three of Cups. So I do feel like for some of you, you definitely are, something new happened for you in this past year. I feel like, some of you, it might have been like a long time coming, something that you were really had reason to celebrate. Like you had to make a decision about something. I feel like for some of you, you made a decision to get married. And for some of you, you either popped the question, to somebody, or somebody popped the question to you, like maybe you got engaged or married in this last year, particularly since I'm seeing Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups underneath all that, and then also this Four of Wands coming out in Strength in reverse. So I do feel like some of you kind of maybe have gotten into a higher level of commitment in this last year. For some of you, maybe you started a new job. For some of you, it could also be like you had a child in this past year. I feel like for a lot of you, though, that, there was a lot of work in this last year on really trying to keep your balance and keep your mojo and kind of keep your strength up. I feel like for some of you, there might have been a little bit of like an ups and downs, particularly maybe emotionally or with regard to like your passions and things that you were pursuing. Maybe you had some wins that were worth celebrating, but then at the same time, maybe some losses as well, or some struggles in some cases. Yeah, for some of you, I do feel like in this last year, you might have gone through particularly difficult time with regard to your heart space, your emotions. So maybe, some of you might have had, again, some financial loss. Maybe you might have, for some of you, I think you did move in this last year, some of my Libra friends, and maybe you took a leap of faith in doing so, and maybe, again, like, purchased something that was, made a big purchase in this last year that, now it might feel a little bit like you're kind of, tied to that, like you're stuck to it. I'm not saying like necessarily contractually obligated to it, but you know what I'm saying? There's like a sense of duty that I'm seeing here, towards something that you made a decision about. And I feel like whatever decision that you made, there was reason to celebrate. It wasn't like it was a bad thing that you did. And for some, again, it was marriage. For some of you, it was making a decision to maybe release something that was sort of toxic and controlling in your life, or a person that was toxic and controlling in your life, particularly if that was like an Aries or a Capricorn person. Doesn't have to be though, friend. But I do feel like for a lot of you, there was major decisions in terms of like leveling up in your life, bossing up in your life. And again, that could have been starting a new job, a new career endeavor. For some of you, that was new love and a committed relationship that, you know, is kind of, you know, that is kind of, something that it's weird because of the Strength in reverse. I'm going to clarify the Strength in reverse and see what that's about. Please clarify the Strength in reverse for this previous year, what it brought for my Libras. I'm also hearing like home is where the heart is. Okay. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you started a new relationship in this last year. Page of Cups, King of Pentacles. So this is reiterating the message that we were seeing with the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. And then with this Four of Wands still being here, some of you definitely did get married or enter into a higher level of commitment with somebody. Yeah, you had some kind of a victory in your life, something that you're passionate about. I do feel like it was related to love for some of you, okay? And if it's not that, I feel like you just kind of got your mojo back and got a sense of balance, a sense of stability back into your life. I feel like kind of coming to a place where you were able to release some things that had like a stronghold on you, that had some kind of control on you, that were unhealthy. You were able to release those things, and it was a time of celebration and releasing, and you were able to then find this sense of balance and harmony in your life. Okay. I feel like a lot of you Libras, because I did a reading for you recently, and I feel like a lot of you have been learning lately, kind of reassessing your priorities and your goals and the things that are important to you really, and kind of entering into this stage of your life where you're leveling up in a way that you are kind of learning what is of value to you and what is not of value, and no longer indulging in the things that maybe before had kind of a stronghold on you that didn't really serve you well. And I think you guys are kind of in this energy of like looking at the long term. What are my long-term goals and pursuits and passions? And not only what am I passionate about, but what is going to serve me in the long term? What is something that is worth investing in my life now that's going to serve me later in life? And it's not just a frivolity. It's not just a passing whim, you know, it's something that has some legs and some roots, and I can really like sink my teeth into it going forward. But for a lot of you, I do feel like, you know, you had some new love in this past year, and it leveled itself up into a more committed relationship. Like maybe there was someone that you were dating, and now, you know, you guys either are married or engaged, or you're just more serious about this person or serious about each other. And I think, you know, for some of you, this person got you a little weak in the knees. You know, I'm hearing SWV. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control. Something takes hold of me in a daze. Love is so amazing. Okay, I can't. So some of you did like fall in love, but I do like, there's such a strong message here. I feel like some of you did do something else in your life that kind of leveled you up. So like, again, purchased a house or property, or, you know, started your career kind of leveled up or something like that. I just feel like you guys had a growth spurt in this last year in some area of your life. Okay. Definitely a growth spurt. Okay. What lessons should you take with you into this coming year? What lessons should my Libra friends, let me move your candle up so you can still see it, but it's not in the way of your spread, okay? What lessons should my Libra friends take with them into this coming year? Okay. Yeah, yes, okay. Yeah, some of you, okay, I'm hearing the winds of change, friends, okay? There's definitely some new cycles beginning for you. You're definitely looking toward the future and building your future here, okay? Taking action toward building something that's going to be more solid and stable. Again, closing out old cycles with this World card and beginning new ones. After that, Three of Wands is the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Wands. So some of you, this this change might be the changes that you're experiencing, because maybe they're coming a little bit more rapidly than you would like, or maybe there's sort of like you're kind of being forced into it by spirit, like, you know, you're being led and guided into this new season and kind of being forced to like take action towards something that you're building on, okay, that you're looking toward, you know, looking ahead towards your future about. And in some cases, for some of you guys, these changes might be feel a little bit burdensome, okay? It might be that it's bringing added responsibilities that maybe you don't necessarily, it's not that you don't want them, I'm not getting that, but it's like, it's bringing some added responsibilities that are just kind of maybe for some of you weighing you down a little bit in this season. But I think the lesson that is to be learned here, the card that did come out for you was the Six of Pentacles. And so what I'm getting with that is reiterating the message that I just spoke to you all, which is, you know, make sure that what you're investing in, that there's a level of reciprocity there, that you guys aren't just giving without getting anything in return. So whatever you're investing in, making sure that it is fair and balanced, okay? And I think a lot of you are kind of reassessing what it is that you're building, what it is that you're investing in, looking toward your future. Is this going to be beneficial and profitable for me going forward? Is this something that am I being divinely guided in this particular direction? Or is this just something that I'm wasting my time with, really wasting my time? And so I think it's like Spirit saying, like, there are changes coming and you need to drop the burden of anything that isn't going to be reciprocal, that you're not going to get a return on your investment in, okay? And so it's like, as you close out these old cycles, it's really important to kind of, you know, to assess and to do the research and the digging, whether that be in your headspace with this, you know, Page of Swords, or if this is, or like, you know, literally doing research, reading about things, studying about things, you know, as you're closing out old cycles, going into the new ones, and looking at the new and realizing, like, what is resonating with me in my heart space, what is resonating with me on a spiritual level, and what is not resonating for me any longer. Kind of realizing, like, what can come with me in this new cycle, what is going to be, like, you know, emotionally rewarding and fulfilling, as well as I feel like for some of you, this is a lot about financial reward and fulfillment, in terms of long-term investments. So maybe some of you are closing out old jobs or career choices that you might have had that maybe at one point you were really passionate about and you saw you saw them being your dream career or your dream job, and you wanted to have victory in particular areas of your life that you were very passionate and felt very strongly about. But you're kind of reassessing, I think, some of those things that you value again, and saying, okay, I really love this thing, but is this going to be part of this new cycle and this new, these changing seasons that, you know, this new season that I'm going into? So in the long term, because again, this is about you not looking at just what's beneficial for you in the moment, but what's going to be beneficial, you know, moving forward as you move ahead. You know, you're building this foundation in this new world and this new life and this new cycle that you're starting. And there's a lot of changes occurring, but, you know, some of these things can't come with you, and you have to release the burdens of whatever it is. And the way to know, friend, is to know, like, what's reciprocal in my life and what's not. And I think that goes also in terms of, like, friendships, like which friendships are really worth, and I don't mean this by people, like everyone has value in this world, right? I mean, there are people that are, you know, have very toxic behaviors. I don't like to call people toxic. I think that's wrong. But behaviors can be toxic, right? And so there's some people that just don't necessarily need to be in our lives on a consistent basis. They aren't people that we need to invest in that friendship in a consistent basis. Doesn't mean we don't care. It just means that, you know, if there's a lack of reciprocity and you're giving more than the other person is, you know what I'm saying? Or you see, like, long term, is this going to really be beneficial? Is this relationship balanced and fair for me? Or is it not? And so I think for a lot of you, this is like also going back to your most recent reading. So go back and watch that too, friends. But I feel like for a lot of my Libras, a lot of your focus is turning more toward family and home and those sorts of things, rather than, you know, who are my fun party friends? Let me hit them up and like, let's go out to the club tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think a lot of you, I don't feel like you're in that energy. You know, you're kind of, you know, going through this time of growth where you're becoming a little bit more serious and intentional about how you spend your time and your resources. Okay. So, what should your focus be for the next year of your life? What should the focus be for my Libras for the next year of their life? Let's see. Ha, yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's literally the same thing. Isn't God good? Like, seriously. Like, the same. It's like, just as I said it, here it comes. Okay, so Empress and the High Priestess. And on the bottom of the deck, your card, Justice. Okay? Y'all need to focus on yourselves. Healing yourselves, taking care of yourselves. Four of Swords underneath that. Yeah, Nine of Wands. I feel like for a lot of you guys, okay, so I'll deal with the cards that popped out in a second. But yeah, right, and like, look at this, you guys. So, bottom of the deck, right? Justice. Then the Four of Swords. Then the Nine of Wands. And then underneath that, Queen of Swords. And guess what's right underneath her? That Ten of Wands again. So yeah, you guys need to cut out anything that's burdensome in your life that's not serving you in this new season that you're entering into. Like, Spirit is trying to scream at you. And here we'll go to the cards that came out. Your intuition and Spirit is like telling you, like, listen, you need to focus on the things that are going to bring you the most abundance in this next year. The things that are going to bring you abundance, that are going to grow in your life, that are going to continue to cause you to reap a harvest, okay? Whether that be financially, emotionally, spiritually, things that are going to grow. Like, you want growth and you need growth in your life, okay? And so Spirit's saying, like, literally cut out anything that's not serving you in the season. Anything, and allow yourself, once you cut those burdens out, like, allow yourself to heal from that. Allow yourself to heal from these past wounds and hurts and pains as you're moving forward into this new season, as you're seeking justice and fairness in your life. There were things in your past, or people in your past, or energies around you that just were not fair to you. Things that were causing you to be more burdened than you really needed to be. And whatever those things are, friend, you need to cut them out. Queen of Swords energy, pull Queen of Swords energy. This is your energy too, Libras, by the way, being air signs, right? And be really decisive and very clear and very focused and precise about, again, do some surgery in your lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this can go, that can go, that can go. You know what I'm saying? And then allow yourself this time to really heal, because some of you have been through some stuff, okay? Some of you have been through some shit in this past year. And I think it's time to really allow yourself to fully heal from whatever those heartbreaking situations were, whatever loss you had. For some of you, you could have actually gone through a time of illness. Maybe some of you are recovering from that, or surgery for some, or, you know, other medical procedures or ailments that you might have been dealing with. And it's time for you to really focus on your health and your well-being in every area of your life, and really, really come back to focusing on yourself and really, like, detaching or pulling away from, again, any energies that are draining in this season for you, or that have been draining for you, and really give yourself that energy. Put that energy back into yourselves, okay? And bring the balance back into your lives where it was lacking before, because maybe you, again, were giving more than what you were receiving. And so it's like Spirit's saying, you know, not only should your focus be on yourself and your own business and your healing, okay, and your growth, but also, you know, again, on anything that is going to bring about abundance. Now, for some of you, you know, some of you, especially for those who, you know, are kind of, I feel like some of you are kind of in a nesting phase. So whoever resonates with that, you know, literally, like, you know, there could be a pregnancy coming for you in this next year, just quite literally being the Empress card here, right? Maybe you're not seeing that yet, or maybe your intuition's kind of telling you, like, you know, it's time to settle down and have a baby, y'all, for some of my divine feminines and birthing persons that do resonate with that. So that's for some of you. For some of you, I feel like, you know, really tapping into your own intuitive abilities, into your divine feminine energy, and that goes for male or female. We all have the yin and the yang, right? Friend within us. So focusing on those energies, the you know, really, again, like, I feel like for a lot of you, it's a nesting time, and it's time for you to kind of like really, you know, I hate to say it, but like be a little bit maybe more of a homebody and focus on the things around you that are going to bring you that sense of security and wholeness and fairness and balance. Okay. The things that, you know, aren't so wishy-washy and changeable in your lives, you know, kind of pulling out of more of that fire energy into more of the earth energy. You know what I'm saying? Not being so much about pursuing fleeting passions, but being about the things that are more grounded and stable in your life. Okay. What? Oh, here comes the best part, you guys. Okay. It's time for your birthday gifts. Your birthday gifts. All right. What are the birthday gifts that are coming up this year for my Libra friends? What are their birthday gifts? I don't know. Are y'all into singing? Because I feel very singy. Sing-songy tonight for y'all's reading. Oh my gosh, what's going on? All right, what are the birthday gifts? What are the gifts coming up for my Libra friends in this next year? What is Spirit bringing to them in this next year? Thank you, Spirit. Woo, okay. Oh, interesting. We already need to clarify that. You got Judgment and the Two of Swords. So decisions, my friends. Decisions. I feel like for a lot of you guys, because we've got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck underneath that. So I feel like a lot of you, because Judgment card isn't just, and then underneath him, we've got the Devil. So this actually goes back to, I think, some of the energy from last year that I had for you guys, but it was like further down in the deck. But I do feel like, so just so you know, like the Judgment card isn't always just about making a decision. It's also about resurrecting old parts of ourselves and assessing, you know, looking back on the things, on who we were and parts of ourselves that maybe it's time to release and let go. It's about growth and transformation just as much as it is about making decisions, right? With the Two of Swords, I mean, you might be finding yourselves again at this crossroads where you are kind of leveling up and you are reassessing and you are kind of getting your strength back and you're overcoming maybe old parts of yourself that you felt that were toxic or fears that you might have had. Maybe you're overcoming some fears in the season, or just releasing, getting the strength to release parts of yourself that no longer serve you and making a final decision to let those things go. But let's see. This is an interesting for a birthday gift message. Let's clarify. Spirit, can you clarify? I'm going to clarify each of these cards and just see what's up. But I feel like you may be having some major decisions to make in this next year. And I think for some of you, it may be about leveling up in your career. So also with the Emperor, it's interesting. You had the Empress and the Emperor. So I feel like, again, a lot of you are releasing old, more maybe immature parts of yourselves. And you're kind of coming into this new season where, again, you're maturing and you're taking on some new responsibilities in this season. For some of you, that might look like, again, you might be becoming a parent in this next year or focusing on children if you already have them. Again, for some of you, this could be leveling up in terms of now you own property where you didn't before. So it's putting you in this different place and you're having to release these old mindsets or ways of being or ways of operating and doing your life, because now everything has to kind of become adjusted around this new season that you're in, right? Friend, for some of you, this could be you leveling up in your job. Maybe you're starting a business, leveling up in your career in some way. Maybe you've gone through some training and some study and now you're at this place in your life, you're in this job or this career field. And so it's sort of like, that energy. So maybe you're having to release, okay. Oh, well, that's good. Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, I do think, okay, so the sun came out, so this is beautiful. So I do feel like, and then underneath that, you've got the Nine of Swords, and then underneath that, Two of Pentacles, so more of this sort of decision, being up in your head about making some decisions, but and what's interesting is underneath that, okay, we've got the Two of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, so pre-Empress, Seven of Pentacles, and the Moon underneath that, and then we've got the Ten of Pentacles, okay? So this just, to me, really kind of reiterates the message that I've been saying is that, again, I feel like you guys are embarking on this new journey, this new avenue, this new venture into your life, this new season. Again, for some of you, definitely has to do with becoming a parent, but not for everybody. But regardless, the thing is that this new season is really causing you to really think again, look toward your future and long-term goals in a new way that is kind of causing you to level up, okay? You're looking at how can I have abundance in my life in the long term. So however that resonates for you, friend, okay? How can I have abundance in my life in the long term? How can I invest in my long-term goals? How can I focus on, again, things that are more grounded and stable and secure for me, things that are going to have roots and grow in the long term, right? You know, I think deep down, you guys are really wanting this kind of abundance. For some of you, this looks like having a family, you know, for some of you, this is about property or finances or career. Again, anything related to that earth energy. And I think there's been a major ending in your life and you guys are manifesting this new beginning and you're kind of looking at your options here, okay? And what is going to bring you the most emotional reward and fulfillment and happiness and abundance in the long term. This is very much, I feel like, the energy a lot of you guys are in. And again, it's causing you to have to release something. You might be feeling a little bit in your heads and anxious, maybe having some sleepless nights, maybe some anxiety, maybe insomnia, because there's a lot I think that you're juggling right now. But I feel like it's not just responsibilities in the 3D. I think it's a lot of this mental energy of kind of like, okay, there's some things I know I have to release in order to have this long-term abundance that I'm seeking. I have to kind of reassessing my goals and my priorities in my life. And it's, I think for some of you, this is a little bit of a mental struggle in this season, either because you might be having more responsibility on you than you've had in the recent past, you know, and it's causing you to again release parts of yourself that no longer serve you as you're coming into this new season. That's going to bring you a lot more joy and happiness. Like, and I don't feel like you guys need to worry about it. You know, I think you guys need to not be so much in this energy right now because there are really, really good things coming for you. You're coming into this new season that's going to bring you so much happiness, you guys, and so much fulfillment and abundance in the long term going forward. But I feel like, again, you know, it's always those growing pains. It's like you guys are kind of going through, I feel like, just a little bit of growing pains with regard to this. You know, having to let some things go from your past, having to release some of these fears and worries and burdens and embracing these new responsibilities that are coming into your life. But the new that's coming is, again, it's like really, really good. Okay. It's really good. It's a new cycle and a new like road that you guys are looking ahead at, you know, the path that's ahead before you. And yeah, it's a lot, but I feel like it's for your highest good. And I feel like you're being divinely guided in this season. And it's really, really beautiful. So all that being said, my Libra friends, let's make a wish for your birthday, my friends. And so make a wish and then we'll blow out the candle. Okay, you got your wish? Are you sure? Okay, ready? And okay, my Libra friends, may all of your wishes, hopes, and dreams for this next year of life come true. Thank you so much for watching your birthday reading with me. I am My Taropist, aka Jessica. And thank you again, friends. In the meantime, in between time, cheers until your next reading. And don't forget to book a session with a real therapist. Take care.